Good morning all. Myself Rosemary Thangachan, student of Mara Thanisius College, presented before you the paper presentation titled An Introduction to Unified Payment Interface and its Negative and Positive Impact on Customers. As we all know, a bank is an institution which accepts deposit from the public and make it available for those who need it. Now, commercial banks provide a number of innovative banking services instead of services provided by the traditional banking services such as accepting deposits and lending money. Technological advantage leads the bank to develop innovative banking services. Today, RBI gives entire commercial banks to innovate new banking products and services at lower cost and satisfy the changing needs of each and every customers. Banks are forced to use modern technology to reach the target customers. But the introduction of innovations in the financial sector is highly risky task because due to the trust of imitations, banks should ensure good securities to the banking services offered to the public. Innovations not only influence a particular group of customers due to the social needs of each person to be understood and accepted among others. A major innovations in the banking sector can be called as digital payments. Another term called demonetization, we all are familiar with this term. The introductions of demonetization has played a major role in the growth of digital payments in India, and the Prime Minister Narendra Modi pushed the entire world into a cashless transaction. Demonetization may lead the Indian government to move on to the digitalization and no cashless transactions schemes in order to regulate and smoothen the cash transaction between two or more persons. The demonetization resulted remarkable growth in the digital payments such as e-banking, mobile banking, card transaction, etc. We can transact money with anybody at anywhere without any step into the bank. Unified Payment Interface is one of the fastest growing digital payment interfaces provided by the bank, which enable the user to send or receive money through a virtual platform called Virtual Payment Address. This paper deals with an introduction to UPI and its negative and positive impact on customers. UPI is one of the digital payment tools implemented by the National Payment Corporation of India aims to facilitate the cash transaction through an electronic tool such as smartphones or through a personal PC. It can be operated on the basis of smartphones and it can be operated with the help of a smartphone and require only the email ID for transferring money, and it's also require the VPA as a payment identifier for sending and collecting money and work on a single click. This kind of online platform is really helpful for the public because they do not want to step into the banks or any other financial institutions for sending and receiving money. The amount can be transacted by a single touch. As we all know, nowadays India faces a serious epidemic and nobody is allowed to get out from their residence. So in order to make payment without any public disturbance, digital payments such as UPI play an important role, and it is really helpful to both the sender and receiver and the financial institutions because they can control the rush into the bank. Methodology and objective. This is a conceptual and descriptive paper that brings light on Unified Payment Interface. It provides an introduction to UPI such as its history, how does it work, how to use its UPI apps, and its negative and positive impact on customers. This paper was conducted on the basis of past studies. The main aim of this study is to enlighten the significance of UPI to those who are not aware of this facility. So in short, the major objectives of this paper include provide an general introductions or awareness of UPI to the public and also to find out the negative and positive impact of UPI on customers. Introduction to UPI. Today itself, some of them are not familiar with this online transaction. So this section aims to provide a general introduction to the public about the UPI, its payment apps, how it will work, etc. As I already mentioned, UPI is a digital payment system introduced in banking sector in order to send and receive money from one place to another or from one sector to another through a virtual platform called Virtual Payment Address. Unified Payment Interface is a real-time payment system that helps in instantly transferring the fund between the two bank accounts through a mobile platform. Hence, UPI is a concept that allows multiple bank accounts to get into a single mobile application. The banking sector in India faced a remarkable development through the VPA to the virtual payment system called UPI. A peer-to-peer transaction facility is one of the perks offered by this system. Like e-wallet, majority of them use UPI in order to conduct the transaction. National Payment Corporation of India and Reserve Bank of India jointly create this mechanism. UPI enable online and offline transaction between two banks. In order to conduct transaction between sender and receiver, it does not require the bank account details of sender or receiver, and also it does not require the debit card number, credit card number, e-wallet, etc. The user should only do that. He should link the bank account with the phone number and with the Aadhaar. Then only he can use these facilities. When they link the bank account with the phone and Aadhaar, they get a ID and password. The user of UPI should require only the ID and password to conduct the transactions between the sender and receiver. It is very easy and simple to create an ID. ID created in this platform known as unique ID. That means the ID created for UPI facilities will be also known as the unique ID. The main use of this system include transfer of money between the friends and relatives. UPI can possible for making online purchase payments, meeting payments in retail outlet, recharging mobile wallet, etc. We can set payment reminders in the UPI platform. Now, National Payment Corporation provides sanction to 21 banks to use UPI platform. UPI payment transfer can do with the help of UPI support apps. The official app used for conducting the transaction include BHIM. The user can download the UPI Android app directly from the Google Play Store. RBI and National Payment Corporation do not compel any users to use the UPI app provided by the bank itself. The user has the option to choose any apps for the purpose of online payment through the UPI platform. Some of the UPI payment apps includes PhonePe, Airtel Payment Bank, SBI Pay, Paytm, Google Test, iMobile, BHIM app, Uber, Axis Pay, MobileWick, Yono, BOM, UPI, etc. With the help of these apps, we can conduct the online payment through the Unified Payment Interface. It is very easy to use the Unified Payment app by using available general information. The second stage of UPI includes the mobile number authentication. Authentication can be possible through the SMS received by the users in the mobile number. When we receive such SMS, the UPI app becomes a part of our phone. Like other applications, we can set password for UPI app also. Then we use the mobile PIN number to conduct the online transaction through the UPI. If we lost our phone, we may not able to conduct the transaction. When we lose our phone, we should take safety measures like block our mobile number to escape from fraud. We can use the UPI features in new form mobile by downloading the app from the Play Store. One of the important features of this mechanism include we can transfer any small sum of money through this platform. Maximum limit of this mechanism include 1 lakh. We can transfer money at any time at anywhere. It enables the round-the-clock access. Fund transfer should be possible on holidays. By using the simple mobile application, we can access the number of bank accounts. Then positive impact of UPI. We already said that UPI is an innovative banking service used for transferring the fund between the sender and receiver. It is highly helpful for the users. Customers are highly satisfied with this mechanism. Some of the remarkable impact of UPI on customers include as follows. We already mentioned that in case of UPI, when we use UPI to transfer fund, it does not require bank account number, IFSC code of the receiver of the money, ATM card number, etc. Rather, we require only the virtual payment address of the receiver to transfer the fixed sum. The sender records only the virtual address to which the fund has to be transferred. The virtual address can be in the form of ABCD at name of the bank. For example, if you want to transfer fund to your friend Ria and his account is in SBI bank and her virtual address is in the form of Ria at SBI bank, that you have to input this virtual address and fund will be transferred instantly to this account. We want only the VPA so that it helps the receiver to protect their account from committing any fraudulent activities because we didn't disclose our personal information. The biggest advantages of this technology include it does not require a minimal charges on the transaction or sometimes charge only a reasonable charge for the transaction. In case of other banking services such as NEFT and RTGS, charges are in the form of bank commission and GST on that commission, which is not the case with Unified Payment Interface. Also, we can transfer funds instantly from one bank account to another bank account, which is not possible in case of other mode of transfers like RTGS because it takes 30 minutes to 2 hours for transferring fund, NEFT which takes 1 hour to 4 hours for transferring process. In case of other modes of online fund transfers, registration of new payee takes time, while in case of UPI, there is no need for registrations of payee and one can transfer fund to the new payee instantly. UPI application is enabled to transfer fund at any time that is available 24 hours and also funds can be transferred even on Sundays and when there is a holiday in bank. So, in short, positive impact of UPI can be in sum up by minimum. That means the important points to be remembered as a positive impact includes minimum charges and instant, no need to fill details, no need for registration and always available, more secure instant transfer, one of many accounts, various apps for choose for request money, no loss of interest, rewards and cashback. One of the important features of UPI is that rewards and cashback. Many cashback offers are available in the UPI payment mechanism. Let's move on to the negative impact of UPI. As we all know, UPI fixes a transaction limit of up to 1 lakh. It varies from bank to bank, but most of the bank fixes 1 lakh as a statutory limit. But in case of other modes such as internet banking, RTGS, etc., may not have such a limit as individual can transfer any sum which he or she wants. So those who depends on UPI for payment transaction and its amount exceed 1 lakh may not be able to make transaction under this system. So many people discontinuing depending on UPI and depend on other payment app. Hence, in simple words, we can say that UPI is ideal for smaller fund transfer. When an amount is high, then other mode of online transfer are preferable. Another problem with UPI is that it's a new way of fund transfer many people are reluctant to use because UPI as a new method of online payment and somebody are not familiar with how to use this app. From where we can install and use such application etc. Such queries are revolving around the users and also they have a money loss by transferring. They have a fear of money loss while transferring the fund from the sender to the receiver. Smartphone is an inevitable factor in the application of UPI. Majority of the population still do not have the internet and smartphone which is necessary for transacting money through the UPI. And the serious issue faced by the customer will be their afraid of using the bank application due to the online fraud. Nowadays, online stealing of money will be a widespread news, so the customers are reluctant to use such application. Due to such fear, customers are forced to step onto the bank for conduct online transactions. So when we go through the negative and positive impact of UPI on customers, we can find that the customers have positive attitude and negative attitude. Mainly they are fear of conducting the online transaction and somebody of not familiar with this facility because UPI is a new innovative banking services. So they have not much information about this mechanism. And another major difficulty they face is the limit of transaction. With the help of UPI, we can only transact 1 lakh rupees. So, customers are reluctant to use this mechanism. The positive impact can be seen that Positive impact can be seen that the main impact and the main use of UPI can be seen that the customer need not to reveal their personal details such as account number, debit card number, credit card number, etc. And there is only minimum charges are charged by the UPI for transferring the funds between the sender and receiver. So let me conclude, we can say that UPI is the most effective tool for transferring the fund between the sender and the receiver. Currently, 66 banks have started offering the UPI services and 38 out of them have their own UPI enabled app. Most of the apps developed for UPI transactions are user-friendly and can be used effectively without any mental strains. A common man can be used this mechanism. The apps are not focusing the youngsters. It is also for all of them who engage in online transaction. One of the major difficulties of UPI is that the gaining the trust of those strictly orthodox segments of the population. And this is too radical a change to get registered in their minds. It will take quite time and efforts to convince the conventional traders and merchants as they are suspect online frauds. Nonetheless, the rate of users of UPI is very high. It's a promising fact. UPI is the most effective tool for the Indian government to step forward to a cashless economy. The study made an attempt to provide a general information about the UPI those who are not familiar with this online transaction and to identify the negative and positive impact of UPI on customers. The only fear of using this payment mechanism arises from the part of customers include the fear of online fraud, but the UPI is considered as an effective online payment platform than other payment mechanisms. Hope all you hope all of you understand my presentation. Thank you.